Love 15. Out. 15. Fault.
No.
30, 15.
Jensen tried to adapt as we are underway. Clearly already being given the runaround. Sanz and Nieto looking to take initiative away as early as possible and then just move their opponents around as much as possible. Coki. Oh, huge smash from Coki Nieto. Already a break point for Nieto Sanz. Jensen, no, not quite. Nieto wraps his racket around it. Gala over Coki. Sanz and Coki in a switched position, but in no hurry to get out of it. The chancletazo and the break for Coki Nieto and Jon Sanz. Very, very assertive and aggressive to start this match.
Jon Sanz to serve. Fault. Out.
Just overcooked from Jon Sanz.
Love 15. Fifteen.
Oh, that'll hurt. That will hurt a lot for Gala from pretty much point-blank range. Gets absolutely hit, clobbered on the back. I hope he's not sunburned on his back, because that will hurt ×2 or ×3 then. Speaking from experience. Contrapared from Sanz, too short. 30 all, and they look to counter break.
×40.
Chancletazo from Sanz, and Gala shot out of the blocks just a hair too late. Jensen, wow, that's ambitious. That's ambitious, and Jon Sanz gets a slight touch on it with the top of the racket. And now we go again with Coki Nieto. Coki sizing up Gala, wants to get forward. Jensen up high, Sanz from very deep. Gala on the turnaround, and Gala replies.
Advantage. Gala Jensen.
Well, fair enough here, not for a lack of ambition for Jon Sanz. He was basically on the other side of the square here when he hit that.
Second use.
Oh, it's just overcooked a little bit. They're trying to get a break going. Oh, what a pickup from Gala. Sanz has to go again. Coki, let's fly. Gala still, but no. 2 games to nothing and a consolidation of the break despite conceding break points.
Enzo Jensen to serve. Bravo! 15 love. On,
Curious how many smashes are being hit and how few of them are actually connecting. Obviously not for a lack of trying, but again here, Gala, just not nearly enough purchase on it. Huge lob. Gala brings it down. Sanz, wow, Jon Sanz. Jensen adjusts, but Jensen cannot convert. Well left by Coki.
15-30. All.
Atrás derecha, bien al revés. Coki derecha.
That's it. Sets, fires, bang, bang, Bob's your uncle.
40-30.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Enzo, you're making life difficult for yourself here, buddy. Oh, and again. I mean, that's back-to-back serve and volleys where the volley is off. And now they've conceded a break point. I mean, they are in this match. They're playing as well, almost, as Nieto and Sanz, but then they have these lapses of concentration. Jensen looking to make amends, and he does, to be fair to him.
Second advantage, Gala Jensen.
Way up into the sky from Sanz. Coki now. Looking to bury. Gala puts it up high, wants to take position, but I think he knew that was out.
Use a star point.
Star points. Last chance saloon. That would have gone out from Enzo, but Coki blocked it anyway. Jensen, that's going out. Here is Jon Sanz on the beautiful salida to get the second break. Johnny Sanz and Coki Nieto lead by 2 breaks courtesy of this gorgeous, this peach of a salida.
Albania, a land of natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality. Discovering Albania has never been easy.
racha, o sea, si no restamos bien, mínimo sabemos que me viene a mí. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? Y con el revés lo mismo, ¿eh? Con el revés, el te está buscando más medio a ti y el otro te lo mismo, ¿vale? O sea, estar un poco atentos, si no tenemos calidad en el tiro, a dónde va a ir la bola. Ahora,
para ganar el saque y tuvieron para romper, ¿eh? Es un poquito más o menos lo mismo, diría yo. Evitando solamente la derecha de Jon que se mete. ¿Vale? Mismo. También juega un poco más por la paralela, por el revés de Jon. Y si por lo que sea querés cambiar, que sea bien. Sí, que de última vaya Coki con su revés o por el cuerpo, que si Jon se meta bien lejos. Vale. Vamos. Han sido 3-4 pelotas de un poquito más de concentración y ya está. Si llegamos a tener la bola de break con Jon, no me importa si la tiran afuera. Vamos. Dale. Vamos que va a salir, Dale. Recuérdense el tema del viento. ¿Para dónde va? Bien, chicos, vamos ahora.
The devil's in the details, and of course, Gala and Jensen are rightly pointing out that they are right there. They are right there.
Thank you so much. Please take your seats. Please.
But these, these matches are so often just won in those details. We always say it that it often is the difference between the top pairs and good, promising pairs like a Jensen Gala. Not that they're out of this match by any stretch of the imagination, but just that final margin of a little bit of consistency with the unforced errors to show your best version in the most important points.
Love.
Wow, Sanz likes the look of that one. Boy, does he ever. Sanz is just racking up the smashes, lining up the winners.
Love 15. Net first.
The lobs have to be on point. Sanz is making them feel it every time. The lob isn't on point. Oh boy. Now a bad return though from Jon Sanz. Well, we'll allow him, won't we? We'll allow him with how many winners he's hitting.
30.
Vamos, Enzo. Dale, va, dale, va. Dale. Vamos, Enzo, Vamos, Enzo. Vamos, Enzo. Dale, va.
Out. 30, 40.
Bien, bien.
To triple their advantage. To be on their way to a sweep, and they get it as well. Sloppy mistake again from Enzo Jensen. 5-0 with service. Coki Nieto and Jon Sanz. It doesn't feel like domination to me, but when you look at the scoreboard, it very much is.
Coki le resta a Enzo. Estás atento, ahí los dos estén atentos. Porque ellos están decidiendo jugar por las paralelas. Entonces, no nos puede sorprender ahí la bolita. Y después, bueno, mala leche que estamos ahí cometiendo algunos errores no forzados de más. ¿Algunos? Pero, bueno, pero ya está, nos olvidamos porque más o menos sabemos lo que están haciendo. Entonces, yo soy partidario de hacer un poquito lo mismo, sabiendo que la ventaja es que si le queda a Coki acá de derecha, igual nos puede dar una oportunidad.
Casi no hace falta ni intentar salir con nada, le tiramos recto y sabemos que la pelota me viene recta.
No, claro, está intentando apretar mucho, tío. Y no se
Y
puede.
la historia es que aunque la metan, la pelota rebota, da mucho rebote.
No es como ayer anoche que enterraba.
No, claro.
Sí, no. O sea, como la intentes apretar no te das cuenta, se te va a la mierda.
Muy los globos, ahora podemos ahí. Eso es muy bien el globo, Sí.
Time.
Ahora la frena, cuando rematan ellos, o sea, podemos tirar el globo cómodos. Vamos a contar.
Players to the court, please.
Sí.
A very solid performance so far from Coki Nieto and Jon Sanz.
15.
Coki Nieto will let fly here. And David Gala jumps but whiffs. Jensen and Gala have shown us things, have shown us flashes. But what Sanz and Nieto are showing us is consistency, is intensity. Look at this again. Good defense from Jensen on the half volley. Nieto out from Coki Nieto. That's a lot better.
30, 50. Out. 40, 50.
To put the set to bed, Jon Sanz. Hard backhand volley to the side glass. Jensen can't control it, and that's all she wrote. 6 games to nothing. Jon Sanz, Coki Nieto not hanging around. Explosive paddle here from the both of them. 24 minutes played, and we're already heading to the second set. What a performance from the 2 seed. the stats behind the first set. And it's a tidal wave of offensive paddle.
Time. Second set. Enzo Jensen to serve.
I mean, stating the obvious here, but just starting by keeping your serve here would be great stuff. You do, though, gotta appreciate the fights that they are giving here. How many times do we see a bagel first set and then heads dropping? The fight starting to go, the life going from their eyes. But not Gala and Jensen. They're celebrating every point they win. They know they need to activate themselves and hype themselves up. There you go. Their dry spell has finished. They're on the board.
Coki Nieto to serve. Out. 15 love.
Coki. Jensen trying to block, but they're seemingly not dealing with these smashes very well. Battle of Chiquitas, and Gala comes out on top. Lovely fake smash from Jon Sanz. It's the fakes that kill them.
Game Nieto-san, 1 game on. David Gala to serve. Fault.
Huge pickup on the turnaround, Jon Sanz. Up high it goes from Coki to take net position. Sanz wraps his racket around it in the parallel.
Love 50.
Oh, big time hit. It had to be from Jensen, and it was.
15. Out. 30, 50.
Oh, Sanz. Huge pickup from Jensen. Sanz again. Jerk reaction, but on the third time he finally ran out of options. Jon Sanz with just sheer cat-like reflexes.
Game Gala Jensen. They lead 2 games to 1. New balls, please.
Gala and Jensen looking like a completely different team compared to the first set.
Se ha pegado este maneche.
Ya está.
Un juego que ha estado acertado este.
Yo iría más con el globo cuando tengáis el tiempo que podamos controlar sobre Jensen. O sea, todo lo que es un poquito más rápido, ¿sabes? Que no le dé tiempo casi a plantarse, pero ahí no te genera nada. Además, te
Por ejemplo, ha pegado 2 malamente.
Sí, no. Salvo esa que ha saltado encima del otro que ya está, que va a hacer una vez en el partido. Todas las que le estás tirando ahí sobre la cabecita está muy bien, ¿eh? Atento porque ya casi va a ser eso, ¿eh? No te creo ni que te pegue. Más bien te tirará para abajo y estar un poquito atento.
El globo con decisión, David.
Vale.
¿Sí? Todo lo que vas a tocar vos, que estás cómodo, lo estás pudiendo tocar hasta sin pared muchas veces.
La que pega Coki cayéndose.
Sacale tiempo ahí a Coki.
Sí, no se la trae.
Coki te cambia a vos, David, y ahí ya empezás. Vale. Sí.
Vamos, con intención. Escúchame, agresivo, vamos por ello, ¿eh?
Algún
Time.
globo de segunda, quiero ese globo rapidito tuyo. Dale por el hombro izquierdo de Coki, dale que va a entrar,
Vamos, Positivo, positivo. 2-1 arriba.
Vamos.
Ya está. Positivo, ¿eh?
Sí, obvio. Dale, vamos a buscar el break acá. Vamos encito, dale. Decidido. Vamos, David.
Jon Sanz to serve.
Nieto and Sanz are going to have to improve the intensity a little bit.
Love. $30.50.
Got multiple matches, of course, going on, as well as this one over on court 3. Still that match between Laura Luján, Ara Martinez against Bidauria Caparros. in the second set now. 4-0 with service in the second set to beat Aurea Caparrós. But the first set was won in the tiebreak by Luján Martínez. Nieto.
50.
He doesn't want any type of comeback like that to happen here.
Game Nieto Sanz, 2 games.
In comes Sanz flying and punting it back. One of the most athletic players on tour. Ground strokes not quite there for Jon Sanz.
$15-30.
That's going out, that's going out. Sanz knows it as well. Wow, Sanz going out and trying to play the salida, trying to complete it. There was no angle there, surely, even for a lefty, which is favors here, but tell you what, fair play for even getting it through the door at all, even if it was the wrong side of the net. Oh, very well left and good comms from Nieto. Jon Sanz, his ground stroke game suddenly left wanting a little bit in this game. With the tip of the racket and out it goes for Gala. And it's another break point, folks. Second one for Sanz Nieto to break open the second set like a nice fresh watermelon on a hot Wednesday in Albania. Oh, whoa, whoa, man down. Man down. Coki Nieto calling the crossfire in transition. He's okay, folks.
Second use. Second advantage, Gala Jensen.
out from Sanz, we'll never know.
Game Gala Jensen, they lead 3 games to 2.
But Gala and Jensen survive several break points to keep their serve doing what they failed to do in all of the first sets 3 times over.
Y a Enzo ahí da poquito, ¿viste? Fíjate que con regularidad los flacos te la tiran afuera al final, ¿eh? Y hasta que se empieza a soltar da poquito.
Me está costando mucho golear y por eso nos clavan el globo, si
Bueno,
por abajo, a
pero
este le cuelgan
vamos
ahí.
a sufrirla un poquitito.
Escúchame.
Lo que yo decía.
Que nos juegan bien, la metemos dentro,
Sí,
corremos,
eso,
tapamos, corremos, tapamos.
eso. Dale.
De fondo, que no estamos cómodos, tiramos,
Pará.
tiramos.
Ahora el que va a tomar riesgo de fondo va a ser David. Dale, vos, todo paralelo. Dale, un
Firme,
poquitito.
firme, para
Vale,
adelante y ya
escuchá,
está.
y el Chopin también, muy bien. Sí, tío, muy bien. Buenísimo, tío. Muy bien. Aparte, es que he intentado dar y me quedaba aquí.
Sí.
Muy bien,
Y luego, escucha, que no nos apresuremos. La volea tampoco nos está haciendo ningún daño. Lo que os digo, va lineal, ¿eh? O sea, de derecha va a vosotros, de revés cruza. O sea, tirarle la pelota, ya está.
Hay muchas, tío.
Por eso, que hay un momento en el que como nos quema un poquito,
Sí,
ya
la
está,
derecha
le
no
tiramos
tengo
los
por qué
tres.
tirar afuera, ahí adentro,
o sea,
adentro.
que no la gane.
Tampoco.
Pero bien, ¿eh? Vamos. Y luego, Diosito, ahora sí lo comentas tú también.
Time.
El saque por en medio. Cuando vas hacia los lados, de revés manejan, pero por en medio no te hace nada. También te dice una cosa, que no hay problema ahí. Vamos, ¿eh?
Again, we're starting to zoom in on these apartments, and I'm just hoping that we don't zoom in too far and we see some, you know, something that we shouldn't see in there. It's, so far, we're leaving everyone in the privacy of their homes. Coki, or Jon Sanz rather, being told to play the returns of the serve through the middle. Sanz. Some movement on the side there from one of the ball boys, but we keep going. Sometimes you see points stopped for less. Coki Nieto, oh no. Gala is there on the answer. Nieto retaking net position through the sliding doors, and Sanz not quite there on the Chiquita. And first break points of the entire match, I do think. Or am I getting ahead of myself for Jensen and Gala? No, it's only 15:30, apologies. Beautiful switch of angles. Now again from Jensen, but Jon Sanz holding firm. He's not budging. He's not budging, Jon Sanz.
30.
Most players would start to run back, but Sanz said no. I'm staying here, and you're going to have to beat me here at this very net. Good blocking from the lefty from Pamplona. Jensen caught and sent back by Johnny Sanz.
13.
Jon Sanz got that to kick so nicely, but Enzo Jensen still kept it on the turnaround. Coki in transition, Coki to the body of Jensen. Coki, Sanz lends a helping hand, sends it as high up as he can. Jensen lets it fall. Enzo Jensen gets it back over easily.
Deuce.
Los dos. Cruzado atrás, cruzado atrás. Los dos. Atrás, no tienen. Dime. Atrás, Coki. Viene ahora. Mucho. Mucho. Se va, Coki, se va, se va. Atrás de él, mírala. Vienen.
Coki thought it was out, had to rejig, readjust.
Los dos, los dos.
Oh, Jon Sanz
Advantage
easily.
Nieto-san. Game Nieto-san. 3 games all.
Nieto and Sanz now starting to show a few cracks, and I mean, I think this is more them just lowering the intensity a little bit. It's only natural, it's only human when you sweep a first set like that.
Time.
You can take a bit of time to get going in the second set. Gala. Wow, David Gala from way behind the service line.
No. 30 love. Out.
Jensen,
30-15.
you got to rate the aggressiveness.
Out. 30 all.
Oh, wow. Jon Sanz had a break point at his mercy.
14.
It was almost too easy for Jon Sanz there. Gala did it earlier. Didn't want to fancy it again. That's a deep smash, and Coki Nieto makes him pay. Nice pickup from Nieto. That was a sharp volley to glass. Oh boy, and an unforced error again from Jensen. He's looking right into the sun there, and Coki knows what he's doing. Big time hit, and Sanz gave chase, but to no avail. Back to juice we go again.
Second advantage, Gala Jensen.
Again, Jensen with an unforced error, and again it's Enzo Jensen who's given away these star points, these break points. Usually such a solid player, but clearly struggling a little bit here in these conditions. So active as always. Gala, let's fly, and David Gala makes sure that even if there was an 8-foot-tall player, they wouldn't get anywhere near it. So more break points avoided, and still Gala and Jensen without being broken in this second set.
Escúchame, si queda una bola de Coki arriba y te la pido, voy.
¿Cuál, perdón?
100%, porque en el juego anterior hemos tenido un par que
sí,
claro, Jon le
sí.
sube, entonces a ti lo más fácil es jugar cruzado, ¿vale? Pero como Jon está arriba, es complicada.
Vale, vamos.
Entonces ahí yo si te la pido, voy con todo, porque encima estoy con confianza.
Mejor en defensa, ¿eh?
Sí,
bien, claro, con los globitos, muy bien.
Bien.
En ataque no sé qué hacer. No, bueno, pero pará,
la pongo,
no te desesperes. Y de última, cuando va al medio, ahora que te ayude David, que la está enganchando bien, ¿eh? Y ahí vos te vas para adelante. Ojo porque Coki, ¿viste? Cuando le tiran el globo al tío vas vos de bandeja, que la tiras con mucha intención para abajo, Coki.
El problema es que me la como.
Al final se va, entonces...
Claro, él me dice arriba, pero yo me equivoco, porque la tiro muy fuerte.
Claro.
Porque
No pasa
aunque
nada.
suba,
Vos, chavales,
no vale.
El Nedito está bien, se va a dar. Pero el Nedito está concentración, chicos, muy bien.
Time.
Vamos, chavales, vamos. Justo, vamos. Y ahora, va.
Jensen and Gala, as instructed on the bench, are trying to make this, you know, an ugly game of paddle. They're trying to muck things up. They're trying to get Sanz and Nieto off their rhythm, especially when they are serving, when their opponents are serving.
Dale, Vamos, Enzo. Vamos, animal, Nadie. Para atrás.
Sanz, huge hit. I don't think Jensen got a touch, no. So 4-all. And I mean, they are trying to muck things up, but Sanz and Nieto not letting them. Two huge blocks from Coki. Can Sanz add to the collection? No, he cannot.
15 love.
Look how much that kicks. Look how much that kicks from Gala. Making full use of these conditions, David Gala.
Vamos, Vamos, animal, Dale.
40, 30.
Vamos. Vamos, animal. Dale,
Net, first serve. Hold.
Bit overcooked from Coki Nieto. And back to the benches we go. They're not making the same impression. They are not getting them away from net the same way they were in the first set. Their intensity has dropped off by 30–40%.
A mí me ha tirado el globo muy rápido. ¿Puede ser? Sí. Vamos a hacer esto, pero si están de acuerdo me lo decís, si no, no pasa nada. Le vas a tirar por abajo a Coki, pero no te apures a tirar el globo a la primera. Tiene que ser un muy... Y el globo va a ser rápido cuando lo tires. Y vos descargas paralelo y David que está grande un poquitito, que está defendiendo bien, está proponiendo hasta de fondo. Entonces, jugale mucho ahora por Coki. Acá, por la línea del cuerpo, no pasa nada, por abajo.
A ver, aguanta.
Hasta que si te da rebote le tiras el globo por encima a Coki.
Y abajo es cuando mejor se volea, lo que te decía yo ayer. Hay momentos que le estáis dando la pelota a media altura que tampoco están apretando nada del otro mundo. O sea, cuando tengas miedo, un poquito más arriba y listo. Y a raíz de ahí, tiramos un poquito. Y de ahí tiramos el globo sobre Jensen y trabajamos.
A ver, para mí es ahí, ¿eh?
Sí, vamos a hacer eso.
Gala está mejorando.
Eso es, ahora está un poquito más acertadito. Venga, ¿eh?
¿Bien apoyo?
¿eh? Vamos, muy bien tú.
Time.
Muy bien ahora. Cuando abres la base de los pies de locos, amigo. Muy bien. Y has hecho un par de frenadas con el revés también muy finas. Vamos, ¿no? Vamos.
I like the way you're breaking, as in the way you're stopping and turning and blocking. Oh boy, Jon Sanz, what a hit, son. Sanz, 2 for 2. Oh no, but he missed everything, so he can have another bite at the apple. That was slightly erratic.
30, 50.
Back up and over by David Gala sensibly as he retakes the station. Coki. And looking for the Dormilon now as Enzo Jensen, but
40, 50.
misjudged it a little bit. Misjudged it a little bit.
Forty, 30.
Oh, whoa. Well left from Sanz, and 5 games all. Both pairs get one more chance then. Or else this will have to be decided by a tiebreak. Hard rulo to the body of Jon Sanz.
30 love.
Gala, I think he was trying to hit Sanz. I think he was looking for the body shot.
Atrás, Coki, viene ahora. Dos. Atrás.
40.
Sanz has been a little bit erratic in the last couple of games. He's trying to win the rallies quickly. He's trying to go for a finisher without properly building up the point a lot of times.
Out. 40-30.
¿Dónde está? Va. Bien, ahí está. Sal.
Sanz. Yes, and it stays. Quick take from Jensen. Jensen to Nieto. Nieto just moving around Enzo Jensen as much as possible, and a beautiful counterclockwise finish from David Gala. They've done their job. They've done all they can. Now it's over to the other side. One more serve game to take us into the tiebreak, or who knows, a late break to take us into the third.
Quiero seguir defendiéndoles, calmaos, lo que veníamos trabajando esta semana de le tiro la pelota y le nada rebote, no están voleando tan bien, ¿eh? Quiero decir, yo lo que haría sería un poco tirar una, tirar dos, y cuando tenga rebote le cuelgo un globo y voy calmado al bloqueo.
Dame una agüita, Johnny, porfa.
Tiene ahí. No está soplando tanto, ahora más bien les puedes parar de cualquier lado, el globo está bien tirado desde cualquier lado.
Vamos aquí.
No, yo entiendo cómo es esa. ¿Sabes lo que quiero decir? Porque me da que nos queremos apresurar nosotros en algo que la verdad que nos lo están dando. O sea, quiero decir, cuando nos están dando, que no nos están presionando nada del otro mundo.
Ya, como entró tantas jugadoras, la están poniendo.
Sí, la están empujando, ¿eh? Y la pelota, a partir de la segunda o tercera bola, la pelota nos está dando
Tú
bastante
limitado
rebote. Y de ahí.
Bueno, no pasa nada. También los flacos te eliminan.
Por eso yo te sufro con lo que tengo.
Eso.
Yo ahora tiré todo por abajo. Ahora tiré de globo alto.
Te tengo que pedir un poquito más, hacerte más fuerte en el medio. Las volean bien los flacos, pero podés defenderla una más por abajo, que les cueste una más de última. Vamos, evitando la derecha de John en lo posible. Dale. De última que te la ganen, pero vamos a meterla. Dale, papu. Si te quieres. Vamos adentro, va. Dale. Vamos, chico.
Hello. People enjoying their day out at the paddle, of course. Paddle fans worldwide, Albania no exception to that. As Jon Sanz serves to take us into the tiebreak. Nieto.
Portugal.
Big time hit from Sanz, but Jensen right there to clean up the mess. Nieto keeps the rally alive. Nice lob from Jon Sanz into the corner. Gala now puts it up high. Sanz will leave it to Nieto. Nieto will let fly. David Gala sends it por cuatro and sends it into the stands.
40-50.
Lovely, lovely rally from all players involved.
Game Nieto Sanz.
We're going to the tiebreak, folks.
Tiebreak.
Wow. Great recovery there from Jon Sanz. I mean, how often do you see someone losing the first set 6-0 and even forcing a third set? That's got to be extremely rare, let alone winning it. So Gala and Jensen can mount a pretty historic comeback here, if they can, of course. Oh, Sanz thought about contra pared, but thought better of it, but should have gone with his gut instinct there. Nice lob from Jensen, pinning back Nieto. Wow, did not expect that to happen. Gala brings the boom.
Gala Jensen.
Sanz. Nieto. Again, Coki. Putting it up, Gala bringing it down. It's a difficult shot to deal with for Coki. The drop shot as well from Jensen. Coki Nieto being moved around all the time, and Enzo Jensen just has an answer to everything, and they take the lead now. They take the lead now of the tiebreak to David Gala and Enzo Jensen. 4-2 to the underdogs here. Can they really force a third set after being swept in the first? They still lead by a mini break, though. Superhuman blocking here, but Nieto has now seen enough. He has now seen enough. He is done. He wants to get out of this heat, into recovery, and into the quarterfinals. 1, 2, 3 blocks in a row. Down to feet. Nieto. It's all Sanz. Oh, what a save from Coki. What a save from Coki, but it's to no avail. Oh no, oh no. Coki.
6-4, Gala.
2 set points. Two set points to take us into the third. Coki Nieto, hard backhand bajada. Gala picks it up. Jon Sanz, parallel, and again. And he gets a helping hand from the fence. That is set point 1 dealt with. To win the set. No, 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 no. Enzo Jensen had it on his record, but Jon Sanz slams the door shut. Everything just balanced on a knife's edge here. Sanz, no, again, Jon Sanz not there. Trying to win these points too quickly. Transition, Gala. Gala to win the tiebreak. Good lob from Sanz. Jensen pinned into the corner by Jon Sanz. Nieto takes over. In steps Gala. Nieto on the half volley. Jensen to finish it, and we're going to the third set, everyone. We are going to the third and final set. Somehow, some way, Enzo Jensen and Navid Gala, after being swept in the first, win the second in the tiebreak. Unbelievable stuff in Albania.
There is a fable that says everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you. New Cooper Leon. New Cooper Formentor. New Cooper Tirana. Cooper Performance Plug-in Hybrid Range.
Physiotherapy has been called to the door.
We're back, and we've got physio attention, I think, on the bench of Sanz Nieto.
Enzo Jensen has received medical
Okay, it's
treatment.
Enzo Jensen. Apologies. Thank you, umpire Susana Arroyo. These are the stats behind the second set. Sanz Nieto with a lot of break points, but not taking them. Leading in all of the stats, but not being able to express it on the scoreboard. Incredibly.
Mil oportunidades más que yo. Y lo vamos a ganar, ¿eh?
Lo dicho al principio, que es muy importante, chicos. Si conseguimos el break lo antes posible, mejor. Vale. Vamos a apretar por ahí por el centro y a estar bien activos. Vamos.
Vamos, Hugo. Dale. Vamos, animal. Vale, gorro. Todavía vale más globos. Fue que bien, ¿eh? Sí.
So Enzo Jensen getting some treatment. It looks like muscular treatment on one of his legs. Can't see the specifics of it from here. But either way, an unbelievable turnaround, and really, Sanz and Nieto only have themselves to blame here. They had 4 break points like we saw in the second set. They had more winners, they had more smashes, they were leading pretty much in every game, but they just forgot to break.
Eso ha sido más de mamá que de árbitro, ¿eh?
Vamos, amigo, Vamos. Vamos, Diego sí lo vamos a ganar. 100%, Qué leche, boludo. La bola esa que tengo yo ahí. Los 3 globos que clavan ahora. Qué lástima, bro. Está bien, tío. Si seguimos así, escucha, si jugamos así, se lo ganan un set de 100 y nos han ganado este. O sea que vamos a...
Treatment completed. Time.
Preparo el siguiente cuando luego para que así tengáis agua fría. Sí, sin prisa que yo tengo. Vamos, bicho, Va.
¿Quién se Susana?
Again. Final set is going to start. Jorge Nieto to serve. Take your seat, please. Please, the players are ready. Out. 50 love.
You could hear Jon Sanz on the bench just lamenting all the opportunities, especially in that tiebreak where he did have quite a few errors. What we have been saying, where he's just a little bit impatient with his attacks. He's just trying to finish off points too quickly all the time. Sanz, speaking of trying to finish off points, went for the smash there. Gala sends up the lob high. Is that staying in? It is not.
30 all. Forty, 15.
Sanz thought better of it. Plays the lob up high. Oh, but too deep. What was that?
30.
Oh, Coki Nieto didn't see it happen. He had his eyes on the prize there, but...
Out. Game Nieto Sanz. First game. Final set. And new balls, please.
All right, so still, to be fair, we can still say that they've not been broken in this match. Nieto and Sanz, that's the positive to take for them. If you want to look for a positive, and of course that first set is one big positive altogether, but you know, there is the slight detail of what happened after it, which was not great. It is over 30 degrees here in Tirana, in Albania.
Enzo Jensen to serve. $50 love. $30 love.
Jensen. The counter, no, in it stays, in it stays. They have to keep going.
Portillo.
Sanz touched it. Contra pared. But he didn't touch that one. Love game, Gala Jensen.
1 game. Jon Sanz.
Yes, sir. Jon Sanz lets fly once more.
Vamos, Chefito.
15-30.
Vamos,
Nieto and Sanz are now the ones who are starting to struggle a little bit, and they're living and dying by Johnny Sanz here. Is it the heat? Is it a lack of patience? Is it a little bit of everything? Oh, big time hit from Coki, and they needed that.
Game Nieto Sanz. They 2 games.
Yo os lo comento, ¿vale? Luego vosotros si me decís que vais más cómodo, bien. Hemos sacado el 95% al revés y están tirando la primera pelota muy bien sobre ahí. Yo seguiría yendo por el medio y necesito que la primera pelotita de volea pique un poquito más. Porque trabajarla, ponerla, no están tirando bien el globo y ya, o la seguimos bien nosotros, ¿sabes?
Sí, mejor.
Vale, venga, nos apretamos un poquito en el culo.
En defensa, tío, ¿qué hacemos, macho? Porque para mí estamos... Falta los dos concentrarnos mucho más. Sí, los dos, no te digo ninguno, los dos. Bueno, por eso le pregunto. Y si ves que no subís, dispará. disparás cuando la dejás botar, como esta última que le jugaste a Jon por el revés. Hoy también en el tie hiciste una de esas buenas, que al final Jon la tocó, pero después terminaron ganando el punto ustedes, ¿eh? Ahí te exigís un pelín de pata. Ya sé que estás ahí un poco medio, pero bueno,
Sí, pero
en algún momento no
sí,
exigimos.
un globo que da tiempo a subir, tranquilo.
Y escuchá, si por lo que sea, viste, que a veces vos te quedas
Time.
atrás, tampoco puedes subir. Hacele un doble globo, Coki, y subí después el doble globo.
Vale.
Vamos que estamos un poquito más de energía y lo sacamos. Dale, que ellos están. Estamos acá, mucho mejor que antes. Ya sé, y ellos están acá, pues ya saben,
Sí, no está tan suelto.
vamos, dale. Vamos de ahí.
David Gala to serve.
¡Vamos!
Love.
Lobs over Coki. Instructions from coach Restivo.
Atrás, sale Jon, pegaos.
30-15.
Eso, mantiene. ¿Cómo se lo gordo? Dale, no, ahí. Sale, los 12. Perdón, ya ven.
Out.
Oh, was that out? Okay.
40-50.
Everyone in agreement. And if they are, I'm happy as well.
Out. Game Gala Jensen, 2 games.
Vamos, Enzo, Vamos ahora, Vamos ahora. Animal,
Well, they are lobbing over Coki, just like Coach Restivo told them to do. But Coki, when the lobs aren't that good, Coki is going to punish you, like there. Nieto's one of those smashers that is good, not great. Sanz looked to get that out through the door. But on a fast court like this, his smash, which maybe, you know, is a 7.5 or an 8, gets upgraded to the 9 because of how much the ball flies here. Jon, can you show us what I mean by that? No, he cannot. But he still wins the point anyway. Wind has picked up.
Game Nieto Sanz, daily 3 games to 2.
Necesito un pelín más de esfuerzo de pata para tocarlo un poquito mejor por tu parte. Ya sé que a mí
Nos faltó más por abajo ahora, creo. Más por abajo.
El problema es que las dos que tiré globo me quedó, pero...
Claro, váyanse hablando entre todos los puntos, ¿sabes? Porque a veces se nos olvida para dónde va el viento un poco.
Pero yo no sabía que iba tanto para allá,
Y va para allá, pero miren las banderas. Si no, presten atención un poquito a las banderas, ¿sabes? A veces hay un poco más o menos, pero siempre en la misma dirección. Digamos, el jugador de drive a aquel jugador de derecha.
No, va, dale.
Que estamos muy
tranquilos con su saque. Estoy a dar a los primeros puntitos. A ver si nos podemos otro 15 y
y jugando de otra manera. Que se vaya fuera, tío. Sí. Ahora se para, ahora que se vaya fuera, tío. Sí, lo ver calibrando, sí o sí. Vamos,
Vamos, ¿eh?
Vale.
Va, por actitud, ¿eh? Ahora sí necesito que la actitud esté en la lista.
Vamos un poquito, ¿eh? Pero actitud y fe. O sea,
Aguanta.
sí, tengo que hablar con fe, tío. Los dos, no, que sí, yo hablo en general, no te... No, tranquilo.
Vamos.
Time.
Vamos, dame, esa, ¿eh? Vamos.
Gala and Jensen embark to make this 3-all. This was a little bit of what was the reason why they lost that first set the way they did. Especially Enzo Jensen, for me, was well off it. Had so many easy unforced errors, especially on the first serve after volleying. I remember him hitting 2 or 3 even in one game alone. Jensen, that's going out por tres. Jon Sanz is there on the salida. Huge recovery.
15-13.
Vamos.
Out. 30.
Vamos.
Jensen and Gala, it's the same story as the second set. I mean, they are huffing and puffing for every single point that they score, whether it be returning or whether it be on their own service. So far, they're getting the job done, aren't they? And right as I say that, of course that happens. Sanz. Wow, that's ambitious. I mean, why, John? Why? I know this is just who he is, and he's always going to do that, but still.
Game Gala Jensen, 3 games.
Coki. Yeah, the instruction from Restivo, once again, it was to, when you're having to lob and you don't have the freedom to lob, if you are under a bit of duress, aim that lob at Coki. But if it's inside of the service line, also Coki Nieto is going to let fly. And more often than not, he is going to bring them back. Here he is again on the finish, 30 love. Whew. My goodness, what a strike. That's staying in, but Jensen couldn't keep it in. Coki Nieto and Jon Sanz with another love game, 4-3. But somehow, some way, someone is going to have to break at some point, you'd think at least.
De este lado mejor tiramos los a Coki. Se queda más corto. Tenemos más fuerte.
Viste que te están jugando ahí, arribita, abajo, arriba, abajo. Sí. Seguí pegándole paralelo, que te la tape Coki de última, ¿eh? No.
Como la tapa del medio, me
fue
meto
un par
yo con
buenas,
todo.
pero después la última, viste, la que ganó el juego, le pegaste paralelo, Coki no la pudo tapar y ya la trajiste. Claro. Y no está mal que le juegues cruzado. Sí. Pero alguna por ahí a la derecha a Coki. Sí. Y que te ayude David arriba. Sin antes. Sin.
Voy a ir ahí,
Mira, aguanta, vamos. Vamos, enano, vamos. Venga, este es el momento en que me lo das, va, ¿eh?
Vamos aquí. Cada bola, amigo, cada bola.
Seguimos trabajándolo ahí, ¿eh? Seguimos sobre Jensen, que esa pelota no nos ayuda tanto. Claro, nos agarramos y vamos de puta. Le clavas ahí el huevo y tienes que manejarlo, amigo. Vamos, ¿eh? Tiene que depender de ahí. Vamos, ¿eh?
Vamos, Coco. Vamos, Coco.
Está perfecto, tío.
No, si lo que pasa es que 15, 30, 40 igual.
Lo sé. De hecho, está muy bien hablada, ¿eh? Lo sé, la que le pides que la ponga está muy bien. Estoy de acuerdo.
Pequeñas cositas.
Estoy de acuerdo. Vamos, muy bien.
Dale, numerito. Animal. Va. Mucho Enzo.
15 love.
Mucho Enzo, ¿eh? Sí. Atrás, mira a ver, por dos.
Out. 30 love.
Dale. Va. Va.
Hard vibrato feet from Enzo Jensen to Jon Sanz. Great block from Sanz. And again, digging it out. Gala wants to finish this. Coki on the turnaround, and Coki Nieto sweeps up the mess to make this a 40-15 ball game.
Game Gala Jensen.
But then
4
Coki
games.
on the follow-up hits an unforced error. Nice and aggressive again from Coki. Again, he will let fly on those smashes if you're gonna tease him like that. Jensen. He too can smash them.
15-0.
Coki Nieto is hot and Coki Nieto is cold. Wow. Okay. Well, the previous ones he missed, but that one, boy, did he hit it. Goodness me, what a strike. Nieto. So busy as always is Coki Nieto. But this
30-40.
is our first break point of the set. And this could be it. Oh, and they make it count as well. The passing shot from David Gala. The passing shot of dreams from David Gala. So after being swept in the first set, Gala and Jensen will now serve for the match against the number 2 seeds.
Escuchen una cosa.
No, pero no hay.
No hay,
Mentiroso.
pero...
Pensamos ahora en el saque.
Ahora ahí.
Saque, acuérdense bien.
Tranquilidad.
Tranquilidad.
Sí, escúchame,
Acuérdense para-
que nos
cuando
queda
van viendo.
tranquilo el movimiento.
Hay que estar atentos que
Porque al
no,
final
nos pueden tirar luego.
le intentamos pegar tan fuerte.
Sí, obvio.
Hay que estar atentos.
Háblense bien, ¿eh?
A veces
Háblense
le
bien.
intentamos pegar.
No le pegamos, la
Y
tocamos.
acuérdense que si ellos tiran el globo pinchado, que se va a frenar y se va a ir un poco para tu lado, David, ¿eh? Para mover bien las patas.
Papá, igual, sin precipitarnos.
Sí, obvio.
Llevamos todo el set sin precipitarnos y estamos ganando el juego bien.
Ahora ya no hay cansancio, no hay nada. Movemos las patas full, ¿eh?
Vamos, chicos. Va, vamos a sacarlo, amigo. Vamos a sacarlo, amigo. Vamos a sacarlo.
Venga, vamos, un tito, va.
Dale, hermano,
Vamos,
dale, hermano, dale, hermano.
Vamos, venga, un par de huevos, nene. Vamos. Ya está, coge aire, vamos. Vamos, Venga, nos lo tienen que ganar. Hay que saber cerrarlo, Lo sé, pero vamos. Hay que saber cerrarlo, macho. Vamos, Víctor.
Amigo. Dale, Enzo. Vamos, papá, Vamos, David. Vamos, animal. Vamos, David.
Serving for the match, Enzo Jensen. A remarkable story here. The first break they have mustered in this entire contest. And it can potentially give them the match as well.
15 love.
If you would have told me they would lose a set 6-0, they would not have a break for the first, what is that, 28 games of the match, I don't think anyone on earth would have been like, oh yeah, that sounds like a match you won. But Jensen is making sure that it is a match that they win. Unbelievable. Sanz from the corner, putting it up high. Jensen to make it 3 out of 3. Yes, he does make it 3 out of 3. 3 match points and 3 smashes for Enzo Jensen in this game alone. They've got them on their knees. Sanz. Beautiful, beautiful, Jon Sanz. Gave him the eyes.
50.
Coki. Did not touch it, did he? Okay, so that second match point also defended. And they have done it. They have successfully done it. Enzo Jensen and David Gala cannot quite believe what they have just done, because they have eliminated the #2 seed of this FIP Platinum, Jorge Coki Nieto, and Jon Sanz sent packing, sent back to Spain, courtesy of the #14 seeds here. Jensen, Gala, in their first tournament together, already getting a major, major scalp. The stats behind this third and final set. I'm still recovering from what has just happened. Just one break in this entire match from Gala and Jensen. And somehow they've won it. That's one of the odder matches of paddle that I've seen in a long time. Look at that. All the statistics pointing one way. 12 more smashes, 9 more winners, 7 fewer unforced errors, and still they lose.